in this beautiful state of Punjab. I visited, even though I've been associated with the institute for the last 23 years, it's the first time in my career in the institute I'm visiting a branch in Punjab, and I'm extremely delighted. I'm extremely happy, and I'm so thankful to Sri Nandaji for having brought me here. In fact, myself and Nandaji had a secret pact 2 years back. Nandaji said, Raghuji, you have to come along with me to Punjab, you have to travel with me. Punjab is a beautiful state. I know even South India is good, you are from Bangalore, but you should visit Punjab, you should see the hospitality of Punjab. You should visit the Golden Temple. And he had given me a lot of, carrots for me to, come to Punjab. For some reason, it didn't happen. But after having taken over as the president of the institute, when Nandaji once again reminded me, Raghuji, now that you have taken over as a president, I think it's an opportunity for you to come and meet our members. Please do come. I just said yes, and knowing Nandaji very well, he is a very systematic person. He planned this visit of mine. We started yesterday from Delhi, and it was a very nice drive all over here in Amritsar. Got a feel of Punjab, the hospitality of all the members here in Amritsar. I can only say that all of you are extremely fortunate to be a part of this beautiful state. My compliments to all of you. Friends, I was just telling Nandaji, 9:35 in the evening, if so many members are waiting to meet the Honorable President, I think I'm extremely privileged. In Bangalore at 8:25, all our seminars, is packed. We're all, we leave the institute premises by 8:25, 8:30. By 10:15 we all sleep. That is how the lifestyle is in South. Even at home, my wife, when I'm working on my computer, she said, why don't you shut the computer and come and sleep? That's how the thing is. We get up early in the morning. But having seen a lot of Delhi, I know how North India operates. North India operates late in the night and, starts late in the morning. I'm very happy and thankful to all the members of the Amritsar branch for having joined us this evening at a very short notice, in spite of a peak bank audit season that is going on. So that shows our dynamic leadership of our chairman, Mr. Satvir Singh. My compliments to you, Satvir, for the good work you're doing for the members and students of Amritsar. I'm aware, I've gone through the entire activity report of the Amritsar branch. You've been doing extremely well. You've been getting a lot of prizes, a lot of awards. But yes, the real action begins from now, because you'll have a beautiful branch building, and I'm so happy that the branch building is in an advanced stage. I can only assure all the members present here that as the president of the institute, my unstinted support for this branch building. But my request to you, Chairman, ensure that it's a beautiful branch building, state-of-the-art building. People should say Amritsar branch building is one of the finest buildings in the country. And I'm sure you'll be able to do that, and you don't need to bother about any financial support. We from Delhi would support you. Nandaji is a member of our newly constituted infrastructure committee, and I'm sure we'll ensure there is a free flow of funds from Delhi to Amritsar so that you can complete your project in a very special manner. Having said this, Charanjot Singh Nanda has been a very committed member of the council, know him for the last about 7 years. Maybe I know him for almost 12 years, but working very closely with him in the council for 7 years. This year, he is heading two important committees, the Internal Audit Standards Board, where we see a lot of new professional opportunities for our members coming. Nandaji was talking about the new Companies Act, which talks about internal audit becoming mandatory for many listed companies. I think this is one area of opportunity where the members should be ready to take up new assignments, and Nandaji has got a lot of plans to come out with industry-specific internal audit standards so that you're able to perform your internal audits well. In addition to this, he's also heading a very important committee, the Women Empowerment Committee, where we plan to do a lot of activities for the women of our profession. 22% of our membership are women members, and yes, Nandaji has accepted this challenge, because any new committee, when we set up, it takes time for the committee to get nurtured, to do activities, and Nandaji has taken the responsibility. I assured him that I will be there to support him, to see that we do something for the women members, which I will be presenting to you later. But only thing I can tell you, Nandaji is a very popular council member. Like how popular he is in Punjab, I know. When I travel around Punjab, I know what is the kind of popularity he has. Of course, even in the council, we all, very keenly listen to Nanda and for his jokes, for his humor, and in the student conferences, wherever you go, anywhere in the country, one request from the organizer, can you please speak to Nandaji and see that he comes for the students' conference. That is a popularity of Mr. Nanda. My compliments to you, Nandaji. Mr. Bhavesh, Mr. Gaurav, all the young Turks of Amritsar, lot of responsibility on your shoulders. With the new branch building, you'll have a lot of activities and youngsters like you should take the lead. And I'm sure you'll be doing a good job. With, of course, support of senior members like Mr. Lakwinder Bhatia, who's, was the chairman last year, was the chairman earlier, still continuing to play an active role in the institute activities. That really goes to show his passion for the profession. My compliments to you, Mr. Lakwinder ji. Mr. Gurmeet Grewal, our guest faculty, Mr. Harcharan Grewal, who is present here. We had the good fortune of spending time with him since yesterday. I'm happy that both the brothers are here. I was so happy to meet both of them because I was a student of, I used the book, accounting book for T.S. Grewal in my BCom. So I was very happy to meet both of them. And I can say that, profession is extremely fortunate to have, the finest diamonds in the profession like Mr. Grewal and Mr. Gurmeet and Harcharan doing a great job. Mr. Bhutani, senior most member, I can see him so active. Every 5 minutes he's, spirited remarks and he's trying to motivate the members. Sir, we require the blessings of senior members like you for the profession. And if our profession has to do well, if our profession has to do well, we require your blessings, we require your support. And we are very happy that you have come here today to encourage all of us to support the Amritsar branch activity. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. And all the distinguished past chairmen, I have been given to understand many past chairmen are present here. Maybe during dinner time, we will have an occasion to meet each one of you personally. Of course, a few of them, I know a few of your branch chairmen and distinguished members of our profession. Friends, let me straight away get on to the job of telling you what exactly we planned for the year. We already finished 2 months. February 12th, I took over as the president of the institute. 62nd president to be precise. A huge responsibility, a great challenge because the profession is growing very fast. Today we have 240,000 chartered accountants, 10 lakh students, 147 branches, 22 foreign chapters, and we are growing fast. So this is the kind of, I can say, current state of affairs of the profession is concerned. And as a leader of the profession, yes, you have just 12 months to go and you like to do a lot of things. So I thought the best way for me to tell you what exactly I would do is to articulate my action plan, which was shown to you on the video. And very quickly I will just try to say that yes, this year we have a lot of new promises to make. We would like to steer the institute in a new direction. That's what we've said. Moving towards new frontiers, that is the theme of the year. Because our institute has been seen as a regulatory body, but we need to communicate to the society at large that yes, ours is a dynamic profession, ours is a progressive profession, ours is a profession that is capable of changing to the needs of the economy. And today we have a lot of new frontiers opening up. It could be for new young members, frontiers like opportunities around the world. And for chartered accountants in practice, frontiers in different areas. You can get into different areas of specialization like international taxation, indirect taxes, forensic accounting. So there are new frontiers for them. So when we say moving towards new frontiers, we would like to say that yes, the institute is trying to look at various new opportunities both for our members in practice, members in industry, and also for our student members. And as an accounting body, we know that yes, financial reporting is also moving towards new frontiers. Traditionally, we had, the system of reporting where we have the balance sheet, the profit and all the schedules. Today, we have extensible business reporting language. We go one step forward. We have sustainability reporting, and the next step is toward integrated reporting. There's a huge change taking place around us, even in financial reporting. So, we would like to say that yes, as an institute, we would like to move towards new frontiers. Friends, some of the initiatives which we plan to take is that yes, as an institute we will continue to act as leaders amongst the leaders, and we would like to continue to influence the government. Today, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India plays a very active role. It works with the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, all the apex regulators, the Reserve Bank of India, IRDA, SEBI. We are in active engagement with them, but yes, there are concerns, there are challenges, which I would like to just touch upon for the benefit of members present here. Friends, as you are aware, the new Companies Act has come into force from the 1st of April 2014. Lot of challenges for the profession. But yes, one big news is that the National Financial Reporting Authority, which was, notified, which was the draft rules were given, and also the section was not notified, but now after making representation to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, we had the opportunity meeting Sachin Pilot. We told him there is no need to have another regulator, there is no need to have multiplicity of regulators, and Institute is doing a good job. Our views were considered sympathetically, and NAFRA, what we call National Financial Reporting Authority, as the section has not been notified. I think that is one big news for the profession, so that we don't need to have one more regulator looking into your professional work, coming into your office, looking into your audit work, because all that is not there. But yes, some challenges and concerns which we had represented before them has been taken care. The first one was on NAFRA, which has been taken care. The second one is on audit rotation. Today, audit firms and auditors, once in 5 years, there should be a change in auditors, once in 10 years, there should be a change in audit firm. We said fine, but please keep private limited companies and one-person committees out of audit rotation. That is what we told the ministry, and the ministry, in the final rules that have been notified, they have said yes, all small private limited companies will be outside audit rotation, and even one-person companies will be outside audit rotation, but large-size private limited companies would still continue to be under rotation. We see that there will not be a big impact on the profession as far as this particular change is concerned, because we find that most of our members or small and medium practitioners are not impacted by this particular change. But the third issue which we had discussed and debated and also represented them, the cap on the number of audits. The current Companies Act says you can't audit more than 20 companies, whether it's private limited companies, one-person companies, public limited companies, 20 is a cap. This is something which would impact all of us, because what I have seen is that we have put a cap of 30, the institute has put a cap of 30, but the current Companies Act says you can't audit more than 20 companies. We know this will impact all the small and medium practitioners. We have made a representation to the ministry. The ministry has assured us that they will try to see how best they can help us. The only thing which we find that yes, it has to, they have to come out with some remedy. Maybe they have to use the removal of difficulty section and see how best they remove the private limited companies and one-person companies from the cap of 20. What we have said, cap of 20 is fine, but let it be restricted to the listed companies and the public limited companies, so that to a great extent our small and medium practices will not be impacted. I only hope in the weeks to come we will have some reprieve as far as this is concerned. The fourth item was on fraud reporting. Today there is a huge responsibility on all of us. If you are the auditor of a private limited company or a public limited company, you will have to do a real good audit. You will have to report on all the frauds taking place. Frauds committed by the management on the company, frauds committed by external people on the company. So the responsibility is huge. In case you fail to discharge your responsibility in reporting on frauds, then definitely yes, you will be held guilty of professional misconduct. And we find that fraud reporting is a new era. We are coming out with the guidance as to what the members are expected to do on fraud. Yes, you can come and sit here.
Members, please give a big hand to the Vice President.
Profession. You need to have this ability to detect frauds. Today, with extensive use of technology, it is possible for you to detect frauds. Forensic accounting, fraud detection would be the next big thing for the profession. But yes, the new Companies Act throws in these challenges. As far as other provisions of the Companies Act is concerned, I would not like to take up only these 4 provisions which I felt would impact us directly. I thought I should touch upon. But yes, we have a special council meeting on the 20th and 21st of this month, where we will be discussing all the issues that will be impacting the profession and also other issues, and we would like to see how best we can try to see how best the concerns of our profession are taken care. Especially the prosecutions are very stiff. Even this we have been, representing before the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, but yes, that continues. And all this is because of Satyam. I can say Satyam has been one big blot on the profession. Because of Satyam, many a times the ministry says in Satyam this happened, the auditors didn't report, this accounting fraud took place. This has really affected us very badly. But yes, as an institute, as a professional body, we will try to see how best we can work for the profession. Coming to the next big change, IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards. Today what is happening, more than 130 countries have adopted IFRS in the preparation of financial statements. So the council decided even we have to adopt IFRS. We can't be ignorant of what is happening globally. We have to align with what is happening around the world. We decided to adopt IFRS, the council took a decision. But what we have done is, when we decided to adopt IFRS, there were a lot of tax issues that were coming up. This was coming as a roadblock for us because under IFRS you have fair value reporting. So the institute was not able to move forward. The ministry said industries are not very keen for IFRS because they have to pay higher taxes, and they said profession is still not prepared. So what we decided was, we decided to introduce IFRS from 1st of April 2016, and it will be applicable for all consolidated financial statements. Let us say there is a holding company and 3 subsidiary companies. Consolidated financial statements are compulsory to be prepared under the new Companies Act. But what we have said is, from 1st of April 2016, all consolidated financial statements of corporates would be prepared under the new financial reporting standard. So friends, you have just 2 years time. If you are, the auditor of a company having multiple subsidiaries, if you are involved in preparation of consolidated financial statement, you need to have the knowledge of IFRS. I would request you to please take up the certification course on IFRS, which is a big success. For all the youngsters who are present behind, if you are looking at a global opportunity, this certification course on IFRS is very much helpful to you, because I see a lot of chartered accountant friends from this part of the country in Canada. I did meet a lot of CAs in Canada. I did meet a lot of CAs in America. So if you are planning to take a career abroad, yes, you should specialize in IFRS. And coming to the regulatory role, I am extremely happy to say that the institute is doing its regulatory role to perfection. As far as the disciplinary committee is concerned, all the old disciplinary cases before 2007 have been completed. We are taking up cases from 2008. My only request to all the members present here is that even to this day, we get a lot of complaints made against the members by our own members. Simple things like non-communicating with the previous auditor is a matter of concern. Whenever you take any new audit assignment, any new tax audit assignment, please ensure that you take a no objection from the previous auditor. You communicate with him, well, this is post acknowledgement due. Because the council is very serious about it. Whenever such complaints come before the institute, we take action against the member concerned if he has not communicated with the previous auditor. These are all very simple things, but even to this day we have so many members complaining against our own members on non-communication. Other areas where we feel yes, problems are there, members signing more than 45 tax audits. We have the knowledge with the institute, we have sent letters to all of them. They are all going out of the ethical framework of the institute, where action would be taken against the member concerned if they sign more than 45 tax audits. My only request to the members present here is that you need to understand that yes, ours is a regulatory body. The regulators have a lot of expectations from us. The society is looking at us very closely. The moment an accounting fraud takes place, the first person to be looked upon is the auditor. Even the media screams on the auditor, and the entire society talks about the auditor. So there is a huge responsibility for us, and we only request members to see that they perform within the ethical framework of the institute. As far as the other regulatory role is concerned, our peer review mechanism is doing well. More than 5,000 firms have been peer reviewed. In case your firm has been peer reviewed, there is nothing for you to bother, because there is a fear. My firm has been peer reviewed, I don't know what would happen. If audit working papers are not there, maybe disciplinary action will be taken. Here I would like to say there is a Chinese wall between the peer review mechanism and the disciplinary committee. Even if they come to know that you are not making adequate working papers, it will not be referred to the disciplinary committee. So in case your firm has been selected for peer review, gladly accept that assignment, because many times peer review board, when it sends a communication by mail, there is no response. When they send a letter, there is no response. When there is a telephone call, there is no response. I myself have personally made my secretary peer review board to call in front of me. Suddenly when there is a call from the peer review board, there is a disconnection from the other side. So there's nothing to fear. In case you're not happy with the 3 names you're given, you can always write those, we'll give you 3 more names. But I would request you to please go through the peer review board, peer review mechanism that will help you to improve the quality of professional work. Try to see how best you can improve your training mechanisms. Then we also have the financial reporting review board where we do a review of financial statements. We pick up balance sheets of top companies and do a review of these financial statements just to see whether our members have complied with auditing standards, whether the companies have followed accounting. All these are regulatory roles that the institute is performing. With the Ministry of Finance, we helped them in the VCS scheme recently. We had a webcast with 25,000 chartered accountants viewed this webcast, and we had a call from Chidambaram asking us to support us this initiative. They said yes, as a profession we support and we help them in conducting a webcast, which is a big success. With the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, we would like to help with them in the smooth implementation of the Companies Act. A lot of initiatives have been planned, a lot of change seminars will be conducted across the country, and I'm sure this would be helpful to the profession. We're also taking a mandate of conducting 1,000 investors awareness programs across the country. I make a request to the chairman of the Amritsar branch, yes, you should take the lead in conducting investors awareness program so that we are able to demonstrate to the society that as a profession we are interested in the citizens of the country are making wrong investments. It's essential for us to try to see how best we can help the investors in making the right kind of investment decisions. Friends, as far as the Reserve Bank of India is concerned, we are in constant engagement with them. This 20 crores have been a very big, hit for us. Of course, from a professional opportunity viewpoint, we say yes, 35 to 40% of the members who are empaneled on the bank branch audit are not getting assignments. I'm sure Nandaji, myself, keep getting a lot of calls. Mr. Raghu, my name is on the panel, I have not been given bank audits. Yes, this is a matter of concern for us. We also met the Prime Minister last year. We met the Minister of State for Finance. We expressed them that 20 crore review, the limit is very high. You please bring it down to 6 crores. They said the RBI working group was already discussed with the institute representatives a few years back. We can't change it any longer. But yes, this year what we plan to do is we want to build another strong case and tell the RBI working committee to review the threshold limit of 20 crores. Because with mounting NPAs, many branches going outside the audit would be a dangerous situation for RBI. We have tried to convince RBI that even though their view is that CBS is there, all the banks are network, auditors sitting at one location can carry out a audit is what they say. But we are trying to convey to them that they cannot get away with audit. We have to have audit, and 20 crores is a very high limit is what they say. We only hope that they look into our request. But what they have said is they will be utilizing the service of chartered accountant in a much more bigger manner. The Reserve Bank of India Deputy Governor Mr. Chakrabarti, when we were there with him a few months back, he said, Mr. Raghu, you don't need to bother about the statutory branch audit. But what is important is that we're looking at new roles for you. Concurrent audit, they would like to increase audit fees. They would like to make it a new format with a risk-based approach. Then they want to have forensic audit done on all the major NPA accounts of the bank, where they want to utilize the service of chartered accountant. Yes, they have a plan to engage the service of chartered accountant in the banking industry. But as far as the threshold limit of 20 crores is concerned, we'll be making a representation to them once again to the RBI working group, requesting them to review the decision once again. As far as the IRDA is concerned, we are working very closely with them. We see a lot of opportunities for in the insurance sector. We are working very close with them. SEBI also, we are working very close with SEBI. And yes, we are doing a very good job as far as interacting with all the regulators concerned. Very quickly, friends, on the global initiatives this year, we plan to help more and more young chartered accountants to go abroad. Gulf is where the most of the action is taken. More than 10,000 CAs are there in Gulf. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Muscat. Okay, you go everywhere, you have a lot of chartered, more than 10,000 CAs. Australia is another place, that is Melbourne, Sydney and Perth, where a lot of CAs are there. And the third active place is Singapore. We see that there are a lot of good opportunities, good pay packages, challenging the careers for our members. And we would like to see that our international affairs committee would empower more and more members to go abroad. We plan to sign up with mutual recognition agreement with many countries, because currently MRAs, what we have done, about 6 institutes have been a big success, and we would like to ensure that more and more youngsters are able to take up global careers. Coming to the members in practice, yes, you are close to our heart, because all of us are members in practice. Myself, as Nanda, I have been a second generation chartered accountant. My father also was a chartered accountant, Nanda. He said, we would like to see how best we can help all of you. Yes, we know that you have concerns. No new opportunities are coming. Amritsar chairman are selling Mr. Raghu ji. You see in Amritsar, not many developments are taking place. Not many new industries are coming. IT sector is not doing that well. Not at all doing well. So there's a scope, there's a limited scope for our members to practice. But only one thing which I would like to request the members here in practice is that if you want your practice to grow, if you want your revenue to double, you need to specialize. You need to get into new areas. There is no shortcut. Continuing to be in audit, taxation would not take you anywhere. Yes, you might have a billing of 30, 35 lakh, 40 lakh. Next year also you end up having the same kind of billing. If you want your billing to cross a crore, maybe you'll have to get into newer areas. It could be international taxation, it could be forensic accounting, it could be IFRS, it could be many things. But yes, if you want to do all that, you can't sit here in Amritsar, you should be ready to travel. One thing which I see in our profession is that chartered accountants are used to a chamber practice, they would like to sit in their offices, they would like the clients to take an appointment, come. That doesn't work in the current scenario. You should be mobile. You should be ready to go to Delhi and offer a service to a client sitting at Delhi. You should be ready to go to Bangalore, sit down with the client and try to offer service. So you mean when I say you, your office, your team should be able to support clients in multi-locations. You can't expect only clients from Amritsar to come to you and give you business. You have to look out for business outside. And that is possible if you network with CA firms around the country. You need to network with a firm in Bangalore. You need to network with a firm in Delhi. You need to network with a firm in Calcutta. You need to network with a firm in Bombay. That is how you make the big name. I'm sure each one of you will have contact in each of the cities. You should just go up to one of your friends who's in Bombay or Calcutta and ask him, why don't we work together? You can have an informal network. Nothing to have a formal network. That's where the work can flow from them to here, from here to there. Networking is very important for your practice to go. Number 2, specialization. We have 13 certification courses today. All the certification courses are a big success, and if you want to grow your practice, you need to specialize. Number 3, invest in technology. Technology is very critical for success. You need to have the latest technology. You need to have a good office. I think you would understand, Nandaji, that most of the offices in Amritsar, the new offices that are coming up are very good. You need to have a good office. Believe it or not, friends, I come from a place like Karnataka, Bangalore. Bangalore is the city where I come from. When we go to the official Karnataka like Hubli, Belagavi, all these places, I have many child accountant friends who have swanky houses, beautiful cars, but when it comes to an office, they have a very, very ordinary office. It's not that they can't invest in a good office, but they don't want to do it. So I feel if you have to portray yourself to your client, you need to have a good office, you need to invest in a good office. A good infrastructure will make a very big difference for you, for your clients, for your staff. And my request to each one of you is that yes, if you have a plan to do something new, the next project for you to do is a good smart office. And that will really give you a very good branding amongst your clients, amongst society. And I feel as small and medium practitioners, we need to have good offices. But yes, members in practice will continue to be our focus area. We will be trying to work round the clock to see how best we can help you in getting new opportunities. Members in industry will continue to do the work. We are encouraging members in industry to come to our seminars, trying to do webcasting, e-learning for them so that we are able to deliver content at those steps. Students, we are planning a lot of things. We plan to set up 100 reading halls. In South, reading halls are a big success. Any branch of our region in the southern region has a reading hall. I have requested the branch chairman in the new branch building to have a reading hall for our members here. He has definitely said he will be doing it because reading halls are very important. Many students don't have facilities at home. Last year we set up 30 reading halls when I was a vice president. We have a target of 70 more reading halls. I am sure the chairman will support me in this initiative. We also plan to set up 50 high technology labs. Today what is happening is our current computer labs can do simple training on payroll, accounting, e-filing, everything. But we want to go a step forward and teach the students how to audit in a CDS environment, how to audit in the ERP environment, how to audit in a cloud computing environment. We are planning to have 50 technology labs, which I am sure will help the students. We are planning to have a cloud campus where we want to put all the 10 lakh students on the cloud. See, in our institute, there is nothing like a brick and mortar campus that is there in the engineering colleges, medical colleges. We thought we'll have a virtual campus. We put all the students there. So there will be a lot of things like e-learning, webcasting, audio lectures, video lectures, e-diary, article training portal. So if a student has to go for bank audit, he can just go to this cloud campus and download what all is required for doing a bank audit. So we want to support him with article training. We also want to have mentoring, online mentoring. Let us say Nandaji is free on a Sunday from 10 to 12. He can register on the cloud campus and he say, I am ready to spare 2 hours for the student community for 2 hours. So let us say there's a student in Patiala and that student wants to get mentoring from Nanda, she can register on the portal and get into a 15-minute engagement with Nanda, and Nanda sitting at Delhi can mentor her through Skype. That is what we want to do. So we are trying to do a lot of initiatives for the students. I'm sure this will be helpful, and one big bang initiative that will happen is launching of ICATE on the 15th of August. We entered into MOU with the HRD ministry, and our institute has been chosen to be the first TV channel. 50 TV channels have been the Ministry of Human Resource Development have decided to launch, and ours has been the first institute because of our standing, because of our recognition. We have signed a MOU with them. So the ICA TV channel will be launched on the 15th of August, where 8 hours of content will be given to all the students live. So more than 10 lakh students across the country will be immensely benefited by this new initiative of ICA TV. Friends, on the technology side, yes, you heard the chairman saying that we launched a mobile app. More than 75,000 members have launched the mobile app on their phones. Today, everyone is on the phone. The moment you go home, I'm sure your wife will be busy on her phone, your daughter and son, everyone will be on. So we thought, why not bring the entire community together with the mobile phones? We launched a mobile app. 75,000 members have launched the mobile app in 2 months. It's available on Android, it's available on iPhone. In case you have not downloaded, you should download it. I'm sure we'll be able to get a lot of updates from the institute. We have also launched a knowledge management portal. We want to share the knowledge in the public domain, and this knowledge management portal is a new initiative where we thought all the knowledge resources of the institute of various committees can be shared with the citizens at large. One special flavor which we thought we'd do this year is that we'll have a committee for the Women Members Empowerment Committee. 22% of our membership are women members. It's a big number, and women members have a lot of challenges. Many a time, I'm sure women members, when they meet you, they'll be expressing all these concerns to you. Yes, first 5 years has been very good to them. They've been able to get into a good job, practice. The moment they get married, they get children, they are wedded with their commitments at home, they get disconnected in the profession. The next 10 years become a big challenge for them. You speak to any woman member, I'm sure all of them would tell me, they come and tell me, sir, my father was so keen that I should become a chartered accountant. I worked so hard, became a CA, but now you see I have to take care of my children, my in-laws. I'm disconnected. I feel miserable. I'm just reduced to a housewife. Is what many women members, and Nandaji would agree with me. So we decided this percentage of membership is increasing. 22% is a significant number of 240,000 members. 22% is almost 50,000 members, women members. We thought we should not allow this challenge what the women members are there to get ignored. We thought as an institute we should focus on them, because for us they are also equally important. So we thought, how do we get them engaged? So we realized that we launch a flexi working portal. Let us say a lady who wants to work from 12 to 4. She can register on the flexi portal, and if you are a chartered accountant firm, you want to engage the service of a woman member in your neighborhood, you can just go to the portal, type Punjab, then type Amritsar, and then you know who are the women members ready to work on a flexi basis. You can get into an engagement with them. Because women members hesitate to even go and look out for flexi working. So we thought we'd create a platform. I'm sure this initiative would help all the women members who are looking for flexi working, and this is something which we thought we'll launch it very shortly under the dynamic leadership of our Nandaji. So let's give a big hand, Nandaji. For the young members also, we have set up a new committee, Young Members Empowerment Committee, because young members are not interested in bank audit. Young members are not interested in CDG audit. Young members are not interested in tax practice. You speak to any of them, they want to do something different, and we want to support them. We have tried to map their concerns. We have tried to understand what their needs are. You come to a city like Bangalore, you meet any youngster, he's not into tax practice. You ask him, what is it you're doing? He said, I'm into technology consulting. If you ask another guy what you're doing, I'm into helping startups. So a lot of new things are being done by the youngsters. We would like to support them, the young members, and we have set up a new committee. Finally, friends, what I would like to say is that we would like to help the members in distress also. We get applications from many members across the country, thousands of members asking us for financial help. We have the CA Benevolent Fund. We pay 4,000 rupees per month for a period of 5 years, but the corpus is inadequate. Recently, we had a new branch building inaugurated in Bangalore, Mr. Mohandas Pai, who is the former director of Infosys, was with me. I told him, sir, I need your help in this initiative. Our corpus is very low. How do you think I could do this, building up the corpus? He said, Mr. Raghu, he made a small plan. I was sitting on the stage, he took a piece of paper, worked out a plan, 1 crore into 25 members, 25 crores, 50 lakhs into 50 members, under 25 crores, and he gave me a plan for 100 crores. He said, Mr. Raghu, your target should be 100 crores. Don't you, sir, don't you think it's an unrealistic target? No, Raghu, it is not unrealistic. Our members are, plenty of members are there across the country who are ready to help. I told him, sir, please let me know how you can help me. He said, Mr. Raghu, the first crore would be from my side. He made an announcement that he is contributing a sum of rupees 1 crore to the CA Benevolent Fund. So that gave me the sort of impetus, and yes, I've also requested your chairman to help us in this initiative. Maybe 3 or 4 members who have the willingness to contribute, because many members we do not know have an urge to contribute, but they do not know where they can contribute to the institute. I have told the chairman to identify members who are ready to contribute to the CA Benevolent Fund so that we can strengthen the purpose. Last week when I was in the Bombay airport, one young chartered accountant came up to me and said, Sir, are you Mr. Raghu? I said, yes. Sir, I would like to thank the institute because I lost my father in a road accident, and we had absolutely no assets. We had made an application to the CA Benevolent Fund, and the CA Benevolent Fund supported us for 5 years by paying us 4,000 rupees. That helped me a lot, sir. My father was very happy to get the support from you, and that 4,000 rupees, whatever you gave to my mother, helped me to become a child accountant. I am very much thankful to the institute. And he said, sir, my first month's salary I would like to contribute to the CA Benevolent Fund. I'm just giving you one example. The example of a young chartered accountant just qualified about 2-3 months back. He's so excited, happy about the work what you're doing. Nandaji, I'm sure would agree with me that we get so many requests from our members. So as a president of the institute, I would like to make an honest appeal to all of you. Yes, whatever possible, you please contribute to the CA Benevolent Fund. Finally, friends, I would seek your participation in the activities of the institute. Each one of you present here can participate in activities. You need not be a branch committee member or president or vice president or council member to contribute. You can contribute articles to the journal. You can take up research projects. You can be a part of the examination system. You can be a peer reviewer. You can be a technical reviewer. You can be a part of the financial reporting review groups. There are so many ways you can contribute to the institute. You just need to come up and meet any of us sitting on the stage and tell us, why don't you involve me here? And if you want to involve yourself in the Amritsar branch as a faculty member of the GMCS or a faculty member of the orientation program or a faculty member of the ITT class, I'm sure the chairman will be very happy to take your services. So what my request to each one of you friends is that ours is a family of 240,000 CAs. Each one of you can contribute. If all of you are able to contribute to the institute, I'm sure we'll be able to take the institute to greater heights. Finally, friends, I can only say that yes, it's been a great pleasure, a great privilege and honor for me to be amongst you. Yes, having come to Punjab, as Nandaji said, you will continue to keep visiting Punjab. That's what he said in the morning. Mr. Raghu, now that you have come to Punjab, you have met our member in Punjab, I'm sure you yourself would come to Punjab. Yes, Nandaji, I would fully agree with you. It's definitely an attraction for me from South, coming to Punjab and seeing all of you and meeting all of you. I would definitely visit. But I told the chairman, the next time I'm coming to Amritsar would be for one big initiative. That is a branch building. I told him it should be a nice branch, number one. It should have all the facilities for the members and students, and I'll definitely be happy to come to Amritsar once again.
Make it homecoming. President, homecoming for the president also.
And on that occasion, I will also request the chairman to have a national conference. We will allot a national conference to Amritsar. Please plan for a good conference. Give you all India publicity. Since Amritsar is a tourist attraction, I'm sure the moment you say that the national conference happening in Amritsar on the occasion of your branch building, that will be a great opportunity for you to plan well in advance. Nandaji will be there to support you in this initiative. I can only assure you from my side that whatever support you require, we will be there to support you, not only for your branch building, for any other initiatives. Please feel free to reach us. And with these few words, I would like to thank all my members present here. In fact, I would just like to recognize, some of our family members. Nandaji's wife is here. She has come all the way with us. My wife and my daughter also are here. And of course, for all of us, when we spend a lot of time away from home, it is their support that motivates us to work here. And it's really nice that they are also amongst us. And thanks to all of you for a patient hearing.